friends. I see Mary R. and Irene, Lisa. And that's what we got so far. We should have some more here shortly. But since Mary R's here and her puppy is down here pawing at my arm, look, oops, like each way up he tried. My Simply Special in the corners in the way of you being able to see him trying to get, going through his antics. Good morning. What do you need to do? Do you need to do a teddy cam? Do you need to go to work? He said, okay, Mom, I'm sitting down. I even sat down. I'm waiting patiently. Open that bag and give me treats. That was very sweet that he just sat down all on his own. I know you would like to self-serve. He's licking his lips, but he's not self-serving because he's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yes, he is. He's a very good boy. You say, good morning, everybody. Oh, yes. Look at Daddy.
Hi. Sir.
Yeah, I'm not going to look anywhere but the... Hi. I'm not going to look anywhere but where that treat is. It is not going to do it. No, he has not seen his new home yet. Since we don't own it, we haven't taken the liberty of taking our dog with us. But he's going to love it because there's so much running around room. And even if he goes outside, I know we still have to keep an eye on him because it's rural enough that coyotes could get in. But he can still have a good time running around. I can't wait until Gypsy and Kid come and they're all out there running. That's going to be great fun. Yes, he is. He is going to run the yard. He's going to smell every smell, and he'll have new smells like deer and bunnies. No, we'll keep an eye on things, but can you sit, please? Hey, there's nothing left there. You've got it all. You don't need to eat my glue bomb. Sit. Look at Daddy. Oh, you can lay down. You are. I didn't ask him to lay down, but he did, so I'm going to give him another treat. Okay, that's good. Puppy cam's over. Teddy cam's over. Hi, Vaselina. Come here. Here we go. Down we go. Down we go. Nope, it's all gone. It's all gone. You're not going over there. Come on. No. Over here. Yeah, remember when we said how well-mannered he is? He's not well listened. Come on. Down we go. No, we're not going to turn around and look for more. What a funny boy. He was into getting treats today, though, wasn't he? He's doing all kinds of things. All sit. Yes, there's actually a couple bald eagles near there. I've seen pictures of them. I haven't seen them yet, although we did see a really big bird. We don't know if it was a hawk or an eagle, but we did see a really big bird at a distance. Couldn't see it well enough to see. I'm sure there will be owls. We have owls here. Okay. Oh, they did give me squares. How about that? They gave me big ones and little ones. All right, let's look at this kit. This kit is from, it's made in England, and it's for Katy Sue. Oops, come in a little bit on it. I think I only have 4 of these left, and they're half price. If you want one, grab it during class. It's called nativity scenes. We don't have very many things that say nativity, so if you put nativity scenes in quotation marks, you should bring it right up. That's from Katy Sue, and the instructions are on the back, so I think we'll keep that out, as I haven't done this before. 6x6 cards. All the envelopes are provided. That's nice. It's always a treat to me when they give me the envelopes. All right. Well, since I see the nativity scene there, I think I'll go ahead and get their die cut pieces. No cutting. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. Okay, this is interesting. This is supposed to have... Oh, this doesn't have all of them. This has just the nativity scene. So I guess we're going to make a couple because I did not allow for that. It makes 4 nativity scenes. But it's just the nativity scene. I wondered how come the instructions seemed to focus on that. And I was all surprised when all the die cuts were the same. Okay, well, this should be fast.
Hi, Thelma and Karen.
Hi, Thelma. Hi, Karen. Well, we're probably going to make a couple of... Wow. We're probably going to make a couple of the same card today because I did not realize that all the kit cards in this kit were the same. This is my favorite of them, so if I'm going to have a duplicate, this is a good one to have. Wow, look at all these pieces. Okay, so I'll show you my punch-out sheets. Oh, caught off guard by that. Did not see that coming at all. 1, 2, and there's only 3 of them in here. 3 of the same. Well, I'm glad that I have this kit. I'm probably have to check the others to see if they're... Yeah, there's only 3 of... There's extra... Oh, extra. Okay. All right, let's just start here. I need something that looks like a... Okay. Build the card base by popping out the background piece. Use foam pads or silicone glue to add 3D elements to build your background scene. Okay, so this must be my background. Hey, Glenn. We're watching me do something I don't know what I'm doing today. Nothing new about that. Okay. All right, so... Well, isn't that weird? Yeah, this kit's screwed up. I'm going to have to check the other kits. Hey, maybe, I don't know. Well, no, there's different things here. They just look the same. Okay, that's the manger. And an angel, a manger and an angel. Here's the city of Bethlehem. The city of Bethlehem. We're still missing 1 card set. Bethlehem. There's 4 of these, though. Okay. All right, so here's my background. And Oh Holy Night goes down the sides. Pretty sure that this is going to be for the angel. Oh, sorry, I'm so confused. But I'm so confused. Here we go. Here's my pieces. Okay. This is piece 1. This one. I wonder if that was piece 2. That it was. They're numbered. Supposed to be making it easier to do. Not to fear, Debbie. We'll get it straightened out. Oh, you have such confidence, my friend. Okay. I have a manger. Check. I have piece 3, which is a roof line for my manger. Check. I have my background for my manger. Check. Goes like that. Ha ha. All right, we're making headway. I have, I have donkeys and sheep, or lamb, and one donkey, I guess. One donkey and a lamb. Can you come in closer? I can kind of see something. All right, a lamb, a donkey. I kind of go to the background. All right, and this is part of the angel, and then I have, I'll just wait to punch those out for a minute. Let's put these pieces all together. Okay, I'm going to put, this is actually going to be quite dimensional, I think. Okay.
Karen thanks you for the glue.
Oh, great. Glad you finally got it. My goodness, that was an endurance test, wasn't it? Yeah. All right. This is why I always try. I don't always make it. I try to open my kits the night before and understand what I've got. I didn't do it last night because I was working on the store all night. I have been doing major things to the store. Major things to the store. And I think you'll like it. I hope you will. If you don't, it's too late. So let me tell you some of what I've done. I have been working on putting every item in the store on sale. So there's no longer any featured products that are not on sale. Every single item in the store is now on sale. I'm putting a bunch of foam squares where they're not going to touch anything. So every item is going to be on sale. So there's no longer a featured product section because that's the way that goes. And we are creating 3 bands of pricing, 25% off, 50% off, and 75% off items. Hi, Karen. Hi, Sharma. So everything will be on sale. I'm not quite done putting it all on sale yet. So if you are wanting something that has not yet been marked down, I will get to it really soon. In fact, I hope to finish this weekend in the store, or this week anyway. So I also did away with the featured brands category. If you like to shop there, don't be worried, because you will now find all of the brands in one or more of the bands. So for example, if it's a really big band like Hunky Dory is, or Graphic 45, we have multiple bands. I have Graphic 45 that's 25% off. I have Graphic 45 that is 50% off, and I have graphic 45 to 75% off. So all the products, or most of the products, are in the bands alphabetically. So if you're looking for a particular band, you just slide down till you find it in the alphabet, and everything in that band should be marked at the price of that category. So 25% off, 50% off, or 75% off. I stopped because I'm trying to see if there's actually a, can't tell if there's a glue tab still on that one. Anyway, so I've done that, and featured brands are gone because they're all in the other categories. I'm going to be putting all of Laurel's finds into the featured categories, but each week when we have Laurel's finds, I'll bring that category back so we can look at what she's picked out and look specifically at those products. What else? Oh, big change. I went through all the stickers and cleaned them up. There were tons of lines and borders, and the greetings and lines and borders and Christmas and mixed in, and I moved all the stickers, regardless of brand, into one of the bands. So all of the line and border corner and accent stickers are now 25% off, and the they're all 25% off, and the greetings are now 25% off. Christmas stickers are in the Christmas in July sale, and all the Christmas stickers are half off. And a few of the stickers, well, a lot of the stickers are in the images, and the images are 75% off. If you like putting those, for example, let me give you an example of things I know people do with the image stickers, like those outline stickers. You can take those outline stickers, put them on a piece of double-sided tape, sprinkle glitter over the double-sided tape, and you can use your Copic markers or any of your alcohol markers. I could use my Bic intensity markers, and you can color the insides, color the glitter of those stickers by putting the sticker on a double-sided adhesive and then sprinkling it with glitter. So that's pretty cool. That's one thing you can do with them. I've showed you many other things. You can fill them in with some of the special stained glass and some of that. There's lots and lots of things you can do with those image stickers. I tried to be consistent, but I know there's probably some overlap, like Nativity is really more of an image sticker. So some of them I think got into Nativity, and some of them I think are in Christmas. So pick and choose. And oh, is Rita here? Oh, hello, Rita, if you're here. So we got that going on. That took a very long time, but I'm so glad I did it because they were so mixed up. And if you thought we were out of border stickers, we're not even close, guys. We're not even close to being out. We have, oh, that's what's sticking on my fingers, some of the adhesive. We're not even close to being out of borders and corners. Now that I put the stickers in their proper categories, all those borders and corners are 25% off. So instead of $1.99 for most of them, now they're $1.50. Oh, there she is, Rita, between Mary and Irene there. So let's see. What else can I tell you that I've been up to? Seems like there's more I should say. I really wanted to tell you about the greetings stickers. And Oh, there's Thelma. Hi, Thelma. So that's exciting. In fact, maybe while I'm continuing to do this, maybe Bryce can go out and pull in the storefront so they can see the bands. Can you do that? The second screen? Well, I'm just peeling dots and assembling things you've already seen. There we go. Now look how clean and wonderful this is going to look. You can't enlarge that, can you?
No, then you lose your voice.
Oh, okay. See the 25% off band and the 50% off band and 75% off. Anytime you see that down arrow, it means it's bigger than that. So with the down, push the down arrow on the 25% off, honey. So if you, Bryce, push the 25% off, and you can see the top three categories right there in the 25% off sale. You'll see all of three-quarter design, which has never been on clearance sale before. All all of 49 in market. 49 in market, most of that is half off, but we also have 49 in market in the 25% off sale. That's the newer stuff that came in. Those are new releases, and some all in create. And you can see, oh, go ahead and do the Arden Creative. You don't have to click on it. Click on the borders and corners, actually. He's going to click on borders and corners and bring those up so you can see them. And see, it doesn't matter what company it is, whether it's Starform or whether it's or whether they're holographic or whether they're glitter, doesn't matter. All of the borders and corners are now in one category. You will see that there are the ribbons are in the borders and corners because they are technically a border and corner sticker. You guys that have not tried those ribbons that are like 3/8 of an inch wide, they are wonderful for fixing mess ups. Now, the name of my die cutter is the Go Power and Emboss cutter. I absolutely love it. Unfortunately, I can't sell you one anymore. That's the brand I used to sell. I can't sell you one anymore because we lost access to that distributor and because I'm not bringing new stuff in. But you might have a rather hard time finding the Go Press and Emboss machine because it is Couture Creations out of Europe. Unless you run into somebody else who's selling it, that might be a hard find. But I will tell you what's an equally good machine, I believe. Margie has the one by Lisa Griffin. Is it? Am I saying that? Anna Griffin. Yeah, Anna Griffin. Margie has the Gold machine by Anna Griffin, and it behaves. It's another wide platform machine like this one, and it behaves very much like the Go Power and Emboss, and she loves that. So I would say that that's an equal machine. So that's a good one. I still have the manual machines from Couture Creations. I have the $149 Couture Creations machine that is powered by your arm. But it's actually a nice running machine. It's got a smooth operation, and it's a great machine. I've had those here in the shop for the ones I've had in the shop. I've had for like 5 years. They have been used thousands and thousands of times. We've been through unmentionable numbers of plates in the shop, and those machines just keep doing their thing. They're great. It's just one of the best brands of machines I've ever seen, and I've tried almost all of them. Your Go Power machine quit? Oh my gosh, Glenn, I've never heard of that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear it quit. Was it still under warranty? Probably not, because you've had it a while. Huh. Okay, well, I'm glad you got the Anna Griffin machine, because that is a good one. A lot of people love the Gemini. I don't love the Gemini. I sold my Gemini machine. I had one. They just like this machine so much better that I've never envisioned having to change this. Now you got me worried, Glenn. Now I'm worried. Am I going to someday lose my machine? I've been using this one for 3 or 4 years anyway. At least. Yeah. Okay.
It says it just stopped.
Huh. I wonder if there's a fuse or something. I don't know. That is not my forte, as we all know. We all know that. It's not my forte, too. Okay. Now I've got my background scene made. It's beautiful. Look at that. It's so cute. You know, guys, I went to see the optometrist yesterday about my eyes being all wonky. And they're going to remake my glasses with a lesser prescription. He just said my eyes were out of whack, too long, and my brain got used to compensating. So we kind of described it as my eyes are kind of fighting with each other for control. It used to be my right eye was the strongest, and then when my prescription got wonky, then my left eye took over. Now my right eye's trying to take over again, and I'm seeing double vision. Craft room in the new house. We're still deciding that. Our friend Sunny, you've met Sunny on here, especially on Wednesday night. She loved What's New Wednesday. She's trying to convince me I want to put a stair, or what do you call it, a chairlift on the long stairway to the upstairs, and kick Bryce out of the man cave. I'm not sure about that. I think we don't really have a plan yet. Let's just say that. We don't really have a plan yet. Okay, I'm going to put adhesive on the back of the Oh Holy Night. And I'm going to stick this. We might try setting at least my storage up in the garage. And I put that on the wrong side. At least I didn't take the tape off yet. The tape is going to go on the front of this piece, so that it can go on the back of this Oh Holy Night. So I'm going to fix that. I should probably finish putting this together before I try and assemble it, though. So I got Mary and Joseph and baby Jesus here in front of me, and some layered pieces for that. Well, we have been talking about the fact that if I can't make the garage work, we'll probably build a shop. But that's not a immediate, right out the gate thing, because we've got plenty of things we have to do without building something that I can probably get by for a while. But I will have some kind of nice crafting space. That's assured that there will be a nice crafting space somewhere in the midst of this new house. I don't have a room that's perfectly suited for it because I am used to having a really big space. I'm used to having a really big space. So, and none of the rooms that I could take over a room. I don't think Bryce would even care if I took over one of the other rooms. But if I took over one of the rooms, they're all too small. I mean, they're big for bedrooms, but they're small for craft rooms. I'm used to having 750 square feet in here. And I won't even have that in the garage. But my thinking is we'll probably end up having to build a craft space. Huh. Well, I'm sorry to hear your machine died, Glenn. I know you liked it and you used it a lot, but that's terrible. Yeah. So I probably I think that's going to be the answer. Is I'm going to have a she shed. I just don't know that there's any way around it. I'm sorry. I haven't ever heard of anybody having that happen to them. It's a bummer. So if my pieces don't look exactly straight on these, forgive me. But I really do have an excuse now because I see fuzzy lines, if not doubles, of some things. And it's... Oh no. You can't use those in the Anna Griffin machine, Glenn? Don't they use the same size plates? Like this in my whole apartment's 500 square feet. With a fridge, a mini bar. Yeah. I still want to be able to have craft gatherings and teach classes, so I have to have room to put up my big tables and stuff. Bryce is glaring at me over his glasses, but he knows that's part of the deal. It's always been part of the deal. I had to have space big enough to do my crafts and have my friends over. So we have another couple of people that have those machines. If they don't fit the Anna Griffin machine. I'm so sorry to hear that. I thought Anna Griffin had a wide platform. Did you buy the gold machine, the extra wide machine, Glenn? Huh. So let's see. Yeah. Tell you who else has that machine. We have a couple other people that have that machine. We have, Alice bought one, and Martha Gentry bought one, and our nurse in California. We know. No, not Kathy Girl. I have to think of her name. I haven't seen her for a little while. The names escape me. I know her well. I've been with her forever. She moved from one California location to another. I think she might be on our Christmas card list. And if none of those will take them, then let me know, because I expect to have my machine forever. I hope to have my machine forever. And Pam Hatch, thank you, Mary R. You're so good. What would I do without you? What would I do without you, Mary R? I love Pam Hatch, and I just couldn't come up with her name for some reason. Same reason I can't find lots of words. I asked my oncologist about that. He said it's attributable. They're still attributable to the drugs they have me taking. Not to be concerned. Is that's what's happening. Is it's the drugs they take. So you should ask them if they want a deal on plates, Glenn. Your thick plates. All right. All right. So I stuck my manger scene to the back of my Oh Holy Night, and it's all built up already. My Oh Holy Night is not straight. I try, guys. I do my best. But you got to be able to see it. I think I'll use tape on my back pieces here. Yes. I found that I can have Lucy cut a glass shop for almost nothing. Oh, lucite. Lucite can cut a glass shop. Cut at a glass shop. I'm with you. He can have his lucite cut at a glass shop. That's a good idea, Glenn. I thought this was going to be a super short class today since all the pieces were die cut, but it's taking me forever to put it together by the time that I figured out that I really did have multiple cards and all the layering. That's okay. We may or may not finish early. Whoops. I have Jordan and the grand puppies this weekend, so I am looking forward to having them here. It's never a boring time when Gypsy's around. She's a sweetie. She's a great big sweetie. There we go. There it is. The little sheep and the donkey in the background. This folds down to go into a 6x6 envelope. Our first card is finished. You know, as I'm working on these, I almost wonder if I did this last year. Did I do this last year? Next, I'm going to do the angel. I think I might have done these last year. I guess when I say I liked them, I'm consistent. Kind of like I was going to do the birthday cards from Hip Hip Hooray. And Margie said, Debbie, you already did those. I could show you the cards. No, I just thought they looked fun. So, who knows? When left to my own devices without Margie to lead my choices in card making, there's no telling what you guys are going to get. It may be repetitive, but it should always be interesting. We have stickles for that purpose. We also could put stickles on the angel wings and stuff. We might have to do that. I like that idea. I like that idea a lot, Mary. I need to have a swig of water. Okay. So, check out some of the deals. There's a lot of stuff I've put into that 75% off sale. Some unexpected things in there. And I tell you what, the stickers that we have put into the 75% off sale. Those image stickers are fabulous, and they're so useful for so many things. It's hard for me to put them in there, but I did that because I had them on sale for 50 cents and I didn't want to raise them back up. I've raised very little stuff. Occasionally I've raised a thing or two, and I'll tell you why I did that. I was trying to be a little bit more logical with my, I know, logic escapes me most of the time. But I was trying to be a little, maybe the methodical's the word. I was trying to be a little bit more methodical in the a little bit more methodical in the oh, I see it. What's a layered piece there? All right. In selecting what things went where in the store. And sometimes I had some inconsistencies and I had to resolve one way or the other. So it depended on how new or how popular the product was, whether it kind of went from a 50% to a 75 or a 50% to a 25. But there are many, many thousands of products now represented in the sale categories. I think I have about 3,000 to go. We have been marking down and marking down and marking down, and it might seem like it's been a slow process, but I tell you what, things are getting very attractive out there. I can't believe the prices of some of these goods and what we're offering them for. But you know, you got to do that. Got to do that. It's how things are going to go find new homes to live in. But I want to make sure that you guys are watching that. I'll do a big newsletter when I get done reframing the store. And it's my hope that we can it's my hope that, what am I going to say? I don't know. Like, oh, that I can get them all done really soon. I do want to have everything marked down soon. Any product that does not yet have a sale price will come up in your shopping cart at 20% off. But if you wait just a little while, it'll probably be better. So, yeah, I know, Glenn. People complain about me at me about the number of pages, and I'm trying not to do that to you as much by creating some subcategories. But some of the categories are big, I admit that. And maybe when I finish, right now it's just too much to try and manage the size of the categories at the same time. But maybe when I'm done, I can break up some of those bigger categories and put a few more subcategories in. Because 52 pages is an awful lot for one category. Oh my gosh. It's worth the effort, though. There are some unbelievable sales out there. People have really begun to catch on to, like, the creative expression sale. There's a day that goes by that a half a dozen or more creative expressions dies aren't going out the door. Lots and lots of those. Lots and lots of tattered lace going out the door. In fact, I think we're going to consolidate our tattered lace rows some, because we have sold a lot of our hunky-dory. There's still a lot of it. I just finished reworking the hunky-dory category and it's in the 25, 50, and 75% off areas. But I just went through that, and also in under, I didn't keep most of the brands, but because hunky-dory it's so popular with you guys, I kept the hunky-dory brand and I put it under product types. You can still go in there and shop. Like, for example, if you just want luxury, you just want to look at luxury kits, you can go to the product pages for hunky-dory, and you can pull up just the luxury kits and look at those. Just the 3-piece kits if you want to look at those. It's the next additional discount sale. As soon as I finish the store. When I finish the store, I'll come out with some kind of an additional discount for you on top of the sale prices. So it's coming. It's coming, Rita. You guys were shopping together? Well, that's fun. You and Thelma shopping together. I love that. Did I get all the little pieces off the back? I don't know. Maybe I did because it's sticky. There's our angel. Isn't she beautiful? She has some angel pieces still to go on her. So we did that. And yes, as soon as the newsletter comes out, there will be some kind of an extra discount to celebrate me finishing the store. It will be easier from here on out. Over the years, when I've run sales, because I've told you guys before, I have to run all the sales manually. We have really poor technology, but we have what we can afford. And so because I have to touch every listing to put those listings on sale, I sometimes when I went to put products away, I wasn't as careful about where I put them, and they just kind of went all over the place. And now I'm recognizing just how much I did that, just how messy things were. So as I'm going and marking stuff down, I'm putting everything in the right categories too. Well, I want you to be able to fill that wish list, Rita. So I'm going to keep marking stuff down. And you know, when you're deciding, do I buy it now when it's 25% off, or do I wait until it's, 50% off? Will it be 50% off? It absolutely will. But you got to balance whether that product's going to still be there against, that's the real shopping challenge of a clearance sale is, will it get less expensive? If it's here, it will. But there's no promise that it's going to still be here because...
There you are, so just highlighting the angel wings.
I like that. I don't have a wing Castella. I do have... I was going to tell you about these, and then I decided I needed to test them. They'd been here in the store for a while. I needed to test them before I sold them to you. These are the Stardust gel pens. They're on sale. They're called Stardust Jelly Rolls. They're jelly rolls, and I thought they might still be good because they are jelly rolls, and that's an excellent brand. I wrote friend using the Stardust pen. Maybe we'll try the Stardust on the angel wings instead of Stickles. This doesn't take as long to dry. So we have these jelly roll pens. There's 2 in a pack, and I don't remember what they run, but I bet Bryce would find it for us if we ask him.
Probably not.
If we ask him really nicely, he probably would. Just go ahead and put in jelly rolls. It's the only one we have. Gell. Sorry. There it is. These are on sale, down from $3.99 to $1.50. That's 75 cents a piece for jelly roll pens. That should be $2 a piece. Stardust jelly roll pens. $1.50 for 2 of them. That's excellent. Bryce linked it for you there. Oh, it's the jelly rolls. I know it's a good brand, but I still was worried because I'd had them for a long time. You know me, I don't like to sell anything that's not, that I can't say this is great. And so I tried some, and they worked perfectly. I tried both pens in the pack, and they were perfect. Now, know that they have been around for a little while, and there's always a possibility that something may not be quite as fresh as I want it to be. If you run into that, tell me. I'll put a credit on your account. And I'll always, even though we're not doing returns now, since we're doing clearance, even though we're not doing returns, you tell me if something is not quite right, and I will take care of it for you. Just put a credit on your account or something. Speaking of credits, we have a while yet before the store is closing, and you'll have ample opportunities to spend them, but I do want to remind you to spend them, because once the store is closed, it's closed, and we won't be refunding credits on your account, so you need to use those up. Use up your credits, guys. So if you had a gift card or something, get those used. Let's make sure we use them. We should put phone tabs on this. I think it would have liked them. Oh, it's okay, though. They stand out a little. All right. Okay, I have a star. We need to definitely do something on the star. Yeah, the star's got to go over the angel head. I think that's where it's designed to go. A nice little space for it there. Put a foam square on it. In fact, I think I'm going to do the jelly roll first on the star. Let's try that and see what we think. Sakura is one of those brands that would never let me put this on sale for half price. But what are they going to do? Take away my ability to sell them or order more? I'm not ordering things, so they probably can't really do much to me for doing that. The same's true of ink pads, which they still right now are going to come up at 20% off, but they'll be going on sale too. Ink pads and re-inkers are going to go on sale. So if you want to hang in there for just a short time, you'll find those ink pads and re-inkers that I haven't been able to put on sale, because they had a rule that you couldn't put them on sale and for more than 10% off. But like I said, what are they going to do? Take away my ability to order them? I'm not sure I did. Will you? Oh, I did. Actually, I did, and I emailed her, but then you said she didn't have an email. She has a small balance on her account. I don't know if I have her phone number anymore. She does have a small balance on her account. I emailed her and offered her the opportunity to use that or send it to somebody else, and she didn't answer me, but you told me that she doesn't have internet now. So maybe we could talk, Marianne. I can either get her phone number and make that offer by phone, or you can call her and make that offer. But one of us will call her and take care of that, because I want her to be able to use her credit. Oh, this is just fabulous. I do like the marker on the star. Can you see it? Come in a little closer, honey. I stuck my finger in it and it kind of discolored the center of the star a little bit. There we go. But that marker does, maybe it was already round in the middle. I bet it was round in the middle. It had a concentrated place there. I don't think I did that, but I'm going to put some on the wings. I think I'll put them on there before I stand this up. So let's put a little.
Hello to Dolores.
Excuse me? Hi, Jennifer.
Dolores.
And Nilris, good to see you guys. Jennifer, you emailed me, or you called me and said, what time is the show where I am? And I apologize that I didn't get you called back. I just have been very, very, very busy working on this project with the store. But you can set an alarm on your computer while you're there, when you go in and Bryce posts the next section, whatever that is, you can put a bell on it and your computer will tell you what time that's coming up in your time zone. I don't know all the time zones, but we could probably guess here. In fact, maybe we can work it out together. So we are in Pacific time. I think the one next to us, the east of us, is Mountain time. And Mountain time should be an hour later than we are. So that starts at noon at Mountain time. And Central time should start. Correct me if I'm wrong on any of these guys. You guys know them. You're in some of these time zones. I think Central time is 2 hours later than us. And then Eastern time is 3 hours later than us. And Nilrush, you could tell us, but I believe Hawaii's an hour earlier. Is it an hour earlier, Nilrush? Is it 10? Does it start? Do we start at 10 o'clock in Hawaii? And I don't think we have any Alaska right now. Glenn says it's 10:55, or it's 1:55. I can hardly read that. 1:55 Central time where he is. So yes, it is 2 hours earlier. Yeah, earlier than Debbie, not later. In Hawaii, yeah, Hawaii's earlier, and Alaska's earlier, I believe. Everybody else starts later. Central, Mountain, and Eastern time are later than we start. Do you know what, Jennifer, do you know what your time zone is? Are you in Mountain time? You're 3 hours earlier than us, Nilrush? Really? Wow, we started 8 a.m. on Saturday. I'm sorry to do that to you. I'd never make an 8 a.m. start. Wow, it's 8:56 in the morning now in Hawaii. Thank you for getting up and coming to class. Your Central time, so it's 2 hours. No. Central time is going to be 2 hours later than us. So Jennifer's going to come at 1 o'clock on Saturdays. We'll run from 1 to 3. Oh, put that on right side up. My class is 8, excuse me, all these numbers. My class at 11 o'clock Pacific time. 11 Pacific time. $11 o'clock Pacific time. Oh, that looks beautiful. I recommend these jelly roll pens for this kit. This is beautiful. Get the kit, grab some of those bargain jelly roll pens. You're going to love it that you did. Okay. Look at this. Look at her wing sparkle now. Look how pretty. That's beautiful. Yeah, I think we definitely need to work over the manger a little bit. You know what, though? I actually kind of like the way this one looks. I don't know that I want to put any sparkles around the baby because it's cut in really nicely. I don't think I'm going to put any sparkles on the baby of this one. These are the two we finished. Let's see what we have left next. We have shepherds, and we have desert scenes. That's my clock telling me it's time to get up. And I'm not just lazy. My sleep doctor actually recommends that I sleep that time. Let's see. Which one is headed for the city? Wide sky in the city is the shepherds. Excuse me, is the wise men. So let's do the wise men next. And wise men get season's greetings. These are really well die cut. They pop right out of the sheets. Okay, so here's our wise men following a star. Oh, I see that was the truck backing up. That's funny. Teddy hears the Ring doorbell cams on our phones and barks and runs around, looks to see whether somebody's at the front door or the back door. We have them on 3 doors. We have them on the classroom door, so when our employees are coming in and out during the week, they're going off. And we also have one on the warehouse door downstairs, that every time somebody goes in and out of the warehouse, they go off. So Teddy barks a lot because he's sure he has to alert us anytime he hears that sound. These are beautifully die cut, guys. When I'm punching things out, I like to pull the die cut towards the back, because if it happens to pull up any other little pieces of paper, they're on the back of your project, not the printed side. So I try to pull them out from the back. It doesn't always work. Sometimes you just got to get them out any way you can, but I try to take them out from the back. So I have camels. I have the background scene. I have the stand up. We got lots of camel pieces here. Wow. And we also have palm trees. They're part of this scene. Oh, there's palm trees on the shepherd too, so I don't want to get carried away and use all my palm trees, because there's some for each. Palm trees punched out. These are really pretty cards. And Millers, they were $20. Now they're $10. They're in our Christmas half off. If you want these cards, just go to the store and type Nativity. I think they're the only thing that come up under Nativity. And Nativity scenes, if necessary. You can make it Nativity scenes. And it's the only thing that will come up. Maybe we should link these cards. I don't know why we didn't do that. Did we link them before?
No.
Let's link these cards. Make it easy for them. Okay, lots of pieces to this one. This could be beautiful. There's a link for you. $107 with the heat index. Mary, that's too hot. Hope you have air conditioning. That was something with all those people dying in Europe because of not having air conditioning. That was terrible. They just historically haven't gotten that hot, and now they're going to, and they're going to have to install air conditioning in a lot of places that haven't had them before. Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm going to layer some of these pieces. I have 3 camels. I have 1 camel that's slightly ahead of the others. So is Thelma still on? Thelma, you still out there? Well, I'm glad to live in Oregon where it doesn't get that hot usually. Although we did have that one weird day. Was it last year that we had that heat dome? Where it got to a real temperature of 115. That was crazy. We never get that hot. We have an El Nino pattern starting, so our weather's going to get really, really, really funky. Yes, our phone number is on the website. I don't want to put it out here on social media, but our phone number is on all of our emails, Jennifer, and our phone number is on our website. And on any cards you have from any of your orders, any business cards, you'll have it on there too. So I don't want to put it on social media, but it's we've been trying to get that little. Oh, we have a gift for you too. Yeah, um, yeah. Our Mary, would you tell everybody who won our? We didn't have class Wednesday night, but our last Saturday. Will you please tell everybody who won last Saturday? I'm sorry, I've been a little flaky. I'm not trying to be. I'm just trying to get the store done, and it's a huge job when one person to do it. Look at the very bottom. Yes, look at the very bottom of the website. Maybe we'll have to break down and put it on here. I hate to put it on social media. But we could, I guess. I actually think it's even in the um, goodbye letter or the. I think it's actually in the newsletter. Go to the. Oh, it's on the very. No, yeah, it's on the very top of the page, Mary. Very top of the Jennifer. It's the very top of the page, love.
Just above the search box.
Right above the search box. Thank you, honey. So you guys think you should win some of these cards? I think maybe you should. I know I'm going to have at least 2 full sets. I'm going to look. I was just looking. All right. So we are going to give away a set of these. This kit it's supposed to make it says 12 die cut pop-up cards. I guess that would be 3 each. 3 each. So you get 3 each. I will send somebody who comments on our class today one of the sets of these cards with the envelopes, and everybody needs to comment in order to make sure that we have enough people to give one away. We have to have 10 or more, then we'll give them away. Mary, if we get to a point where we're too starved for new people to win, you can start just choosing the whole pool again. I realize we might get to a point where we don't have many people. So Jennifer won, and somebody else won. 2 people won last time. Jennifer won, and somebody else won too. I gave away 2 things last time. I gave away the finished cards, and I gave away, and I'm sending the cards out with the envelopes. So all the finished cards from last week are coming with envelopes. We had a little delay because Sandy didn't know where to locate the envelopes, but she's going to pull them on Monday and have that ready to ship. So we're giving away the cards with the envelopes, and we're giving away a set of the materials to make it with a set of the foam squares. Glenn went first. Glenn, which have you already arranged for yours to come? Your prize to come, Glenn? Maybe I didn't tell you. I've been so bad this week, guys. I'm so sorry. Glenn went first, so he gets to pick of the 2. Do you want the finished cards, Glenn, or do you want the finished cards with envelopes, or do you want the kit where you need to furnish your own envelopes? What would you like? You have the foam squares in the kit, or you can have the finished cards from last week. Whichever one he doesn't take, Jennifer, you get. Can you give my prize to Jennifer? Jennifer won also. So if you want me to, I can. But she won a set also. I can do anything you want, Glenn. Just a matter of where I send it. I'd be happy to do that if that's what you want. Okay. Ooh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. All right. Now I need to put some palm trees on here. I think I'm going to glue the palm trees just because the stems are really skinny and I don't see them holding up well otherwise. So I think I'll glue this. Thank you, Glenn. We'll do that. Yahoo, Jennifer, you get a set of the finished cards with envelopes, and you get foam squares and a set of cards to make yourself. So there you go. Thanks, Glenn. Thank you guys for playing. We had 2 winners last time. We're going to have 1 winner this time. 1 winner this time. But I think I want to give away these cards. I think I need to keep these. All right. I have 3 more camel pieces to put down. I thought we'd be done early today, honey. I lied.
Yes, you did.
Sorry. I try. Such a deal we have for you. Step right up, folks. 10 cents, 1/10 of a dollar. If I can't make it at this, I could become a carnival barker. I guess now you'd probably have to say $5, 1/4 of a 20. Somehow it doesn't have the same. Oh, so there you go. You're gonna get a haul, Mary or Jennifer. You're gonna get a haul, my friend. We have 18 people watching. One of those 18, if you leave a comment, is going to get a set of these cards. These cards are amazing, by the way. Totally amazing. I love them. The further I go here, the more I think I did this last year or the year before. But I do love this set, which is why we have it again and again and again. I can't help myself, guys. I think I put this one on the wrong camel. No, they look about the same, don't they? I'll put it here. Put this one here. Yours will probably be straighter than mine, Jen. And all you have to do is comment. Anybody who wins, if you're in the US, is going to get your free prize. And if you wish, there's no obligation to buy anything. But if you choose to place an order, your shipping will be free because I'm sending you stuff anyway. So, Jen, if you want to place an order, your shipping is going to be free. Speaking of shipping, it went up again this week. It now costs us approximately, like people sometimes say, well, why is your shipping so high? Let me tell you why my shipping is $8.95. Because if I put a set of just a sheet of stickers into a rigid envelope, which I have to do in order to be able to get tracking on it, yes, the paper cutter is discontinued. You'll have to go. I did answer your message about that. You have to go straight to Caterpillar to get it if you want to get my paper cutter. Yes, in fact, I even had an extra one stashed back for me, and I sold that the other day. And I don't really need to have two of these. I just thought I did. As I'm looking around at the amount of stuff I'm taking, I'm thinking, ah. So, how will I get these gifts? Well, if you wish to order, and that's what you need to tell me, if you want to have an order with it, you need to place your order and I'll just stick it in your order and I'll rate off your shipping. But if you don't want to place an order, you absolutely do not have to. I don't want you to think that's a requirement at all because it's just not. It is not a requirement. And if you just want us to send it to you, we just have to make sure that we have your address. What did I do with the other sheet of stickers? Yeah, they're there. And there are plenty of stickers in here. So whoever wins this week is going to get some of these foam stickers too.
Hi to Donna.
Excuse me?
Hi to Donna.
Oh, hi, Donna. Welcome, friend. So this week's giveaway is going to be this. These come with the foam squares and they come with the envelopes to make 4 cards. Can you link the website again? Yes. We would be happy to link the website again. My website is named the same thing as my YouTube channel. It's Simply Special Crafts. Look how pretty that is, guys. Well, I wonder if this was supposed to be on the front. I think it was. I'll take that off. Nobody will see it. That was supposed to be on the front on this thing, I think. So they'd be... Let me fix that. Hi, Donna. Good to see you, friend. Okay. All right. Ooh, sticky. These are good foam squares, by the way. They stick to my thumbs. And here is the link for the card kit again. Is he looking for the card kit, honey?
They wanted the phone numbers. I just linked
Oh,
the
okay.
card kit, which will give it at the top of the
Okay,
store.
yeah. The phone number's at the top of the sheet. At the very top, above the search bar, you'll see our phone number. I just don't want to put it out on social media. I think it's a good idea to avoid such things if we can. Yeah, lots of winners. Almost everybody now has been a winner because we started doing the drawing from those who had not yet won. But I want everybody to comment. I want everybody to comment. It's self-defeating if you don't comment just because you might not win. That would be self-defeating. Because what I'm looking for is the highest number of comments. Why do I want that? Because YouTube makes a decision of who to recommend based on the number of thumbs up we get and the number of comments we get, number and quality of comments that we get. So you can win, Rita. You can win. This week it's going to be a set of these cards. You can always win. You just got to tune in and you got to comment. Now, it's not just chatting. There is a comment page that comes up when we sign off. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to comment on the class. So give us a thumbs up and comment on the class. And those are the two things that you're going to do that will help to ensure that YouTube is referring us to new people. Have to be 10 comments minimum, as Mary said there, in order to give out a prize. We're at 20 people right now, or 19 people right this minute. So if even half of you comment, we should have a winner. And hopefully everybody will comment. Everybody who's watching, tune in to see what you're going to win and comment. These are really, really pretty cards. They may not be the style for everyone, but I can tell you, you've got somebody on your Christmas card list that would love these. I'm sure there's somebody that would. Mary does our drawing for us, so there's no monkey business. Mary R., who's one of our crafty friends out there in North Carolina, does our drawing with a comment randomizer to pick the comment that wins. So there's no monkey business at all. She's going to do a drawing. She tells me who wins, and we send your prize out. How does that sound? This is just a slow job for me, guys, because this matching with my eyes being the way they are, it's just not easy. Okay. There you go. The top of the page. When you click onto that page, Jennifer, the top of the page, you will, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, you know what we need is a star. I think I have a star here for this too. Didn't I punch one out? Hopefully I didn't lose it. Because the star is important. We'll get one. There should be. Somebody's going to get this kit. I don't promise that you'll have all the pieces, but I don't promise that something is not going to be punched out because they're falling apart as I'm working with them here, which is a good thing. We want them to be well die cut. Definitely want that. Okay, here's a star. I'm gonna take, put on this one, and then I have to find the other one. And because we like the way it looks on there, we're going to put the jelly roll pen, the stardust pen, on our star, so it's nice and sparkly. Need to follow that star. There we go. Oh, that's so pretty. There we go. You see the sparkle in the star? Come in a little closer, please. I don't think they can see the sparkle. There we go. Now our star's sparkly. Thank you. One left to make. We'll be done. Be helpful if I could find my pages. Here it is. Okay. Oh, and the star was still in this one, so I'll put one back in this one. I just didn't punch it out this way. I thought I lost it. Okay. All right, somebody's getting this kit. Used to be $20. It's now $10. $10 for this set of 12 cards. You get 3 each of 4 designs. And I was crazy when I said everything wasn't there before. I just was confused because the pieces looked alike till you get to look at them. Okay. I will. I'll give Mary your phone number, Mary. I'm sorry this has been a hard thing to catch up with. I've just been burning the candle at both ends between this house and the rework of the store, guys. So please forgive me if I haven't been as on top of things as I usually try to be. Sandy was asking me about your prices for last night. She's wanting to get those mailed out, so I know the girls are on top of it. We just have the best people. I have to say it. It's best people. Hey, why don't you bring over one of my bee things, honey? You can bring over the one that, and we want the pot to have some stuff in it so they can see that. Bring over the one that the one that's all painted, with the big one. Bring the big one.
It's not put together though.
It'll be fine. You can just grab some of that gravel stuff out of the box, and I will just set it together for right now. I want you guys to see what we did in Crafty Friends last night. So I was reading this week that pollinators are in trouble. We know that. Bees, butterflies, the critters that pick up the pollen and move from plant to plant with it. Pollinators are in trouble. And one of the reasons that pollinators are in trouble is pesticides. But that's getting better. That is getting better. But bees are still dying off in hordes, big numbers, bees and butterflies, because a lot of their traditional watering holes are drying up. And so they don't have access to water. And so bees are dying in large numbers still, bees and butterflies, all the pollinators. And so I read about that. And then I went and did some research online to see what we could do about that. And if you want to, yeah, this isn't finished yet. One of my crafty friends is still working on it. She'll finish next week. But we're making water containers for our bees. We'll put water in here, and then this is going to be glued to the top. I don't really have to have the pot beneath it, but I just thought they'd be pretty, and it'd be nice to kind of stand them up, put some bright flowers and stuff on them to attract the bees. And then these have terracotta beads in them. Now, why these? You could they sell lots of saucers and other kinds of things, but what you want to watch for is that if it's slippery at all, if it's glass or if it's metal, or if it doesn't have some texture to it, the bees can actually fall into the water and they don't swim. So they die in your water container. So what I'm doing here is giving them a place to land right in. They can land in the water, but they can stand on these things, and they will have a safe place to drink. We have lavender out front of our house, so much lavender along our wall and around along our retaining wall and at the front of our house. And we have so many bees out there. I thought, I can't stand the idea that some of these guys would die because they don't have a drink of water. So we're going to put these out for the bees. It can be any kind of a saucer. It doesn't have to be sitting up on a pot. You certainly don't have to paint the pot, but if we're a craft store, we have to do some things. So we're painting them with acrylic paint, and we'll go over them with a coat of Mod Podge or some kind of sealer. And we're not doing anything to the inside of the terracotta. We just are leaving the terracotta bowl fine because it has some texture even to the edges. So our bees should be safe. And then they'll be safe on our little beads. Okay, you can take this away now. We got to take care of our bees. So it'll be a place for butterflies and bees to get a drink of water safely without falling in the water. I researched it to find out what's the most safe kind, and the safest kind is terracotta because of the texture. So that's what's recommended by beekeepers. There's all kinds of devices and stuff sold out there. Some of them have had mixed reactions that the bees fall in and die. So be careful what you're getting. Read the reviews before you buy a bee watering system. This is a very inexpensive way to go, but you will have to fill that water every day, guys. In fact, on a really hot day, more than once a day, perhaps, you're going to have to fill that water because it's not very deep. But the fact that it's not very deep is what makes it safe for the bees. So anyway, bee watering system. Thelma, are you still well? Are you still healthy? Tell me the truth, friend. Thelma is right smack dab in the middle of where that virus is breaking out. Are you still healthy, friend? Yeah, bees can't swim. Bees can't swim. If there's a textured bottom, they might be able to kind of waddle their way back onto the stones if they fall in. But you don't want the water to be real deep. You want the... Yeah, you don't want the water to be real deep. We want to save those bees because our planet depends on it. Glenn's farm depends on it. We got to have those bees. And we certainly want the butterflies also. So we're going to give them a place to get a drink of water. I'm going to put some on my deck where we have lots of flowers out there on the deck. And the bees are swarming around out there. We're going to put some there. I'm going to put some in the front. I'm going to paint them bright colors so that they are attracted to it. I don't know that that will make any difference, but I think they'll just be attracted to the water, but I don't know. So I want to make sure that what we do is safe for them. So okay. I should have a background here for my shepherd. There it is. There it is. Okay. So I've got my shepherd pieces out. I'm going to assemble those. I found them on Amazon, the terracotta beads, and I tell you what, you only need a little bit. I didn't know how much I'd need, and I bought this box. Holy cow. I have enough to make beef waterers for all of Tigard. So just a little bit will do. Terracotta beads, they work great. You can probably get them at your garden store too, I would think. Couldn't you, honey? Have you seen those? You haven't seen them, so you might have to get them at Amazon. I don't know. I ordered them just because they'd be here fast, and I wanted to do something quickly. Oh, that'd be fun. Okay. That would be fun to do a rice paper on those pots. That's a very good idea, Thelma. I love that idea. You could do that. You could do that. Rice paper and Mod Podge. Don't put anything on the inside where the bees are going because you never know what they might react badly to. We're just going to have the terracotta open for where the bees actually are. We're not going to put any paint or stuff there. And yes, of course, the butterflies. I agree with you, Jennifer. So it's so easy. You know, you really only need the saucers, the terracotta saucers, and something to, if you don't have the terracotta beads, you can use glass crystals or you can use marbles. Terracotta is better because it has a rough surface and it protects them from sliding. But it's better than nothing to put marbles in. You can put marbles or you can put those glass pieces if you have those. But the very best thing is the terracotta beads. Not according to me, according to those I read that said so. That knew what they were talking about. I'm just a participant. I'm just going to put up bee watering stations because I want my bees to be healthy. We have honeybees and bumblebees mostly out there this summer. The honeybees are really loving the sage plant that's gone to bloom. Sage out on our wall. They're loving that. But that would be some good tasting honey from sage and from lavender, don't you, honey?
Probably.
I think that'd be tasty. Oh, now where does that go? I found it. I found it. It goes up there. There you go, Mary R. It'd be awesome. Just get some terracotta, some plant lids, or something that is. It hopefully has a rough texture to it. Those saucers don't cost much at all, I don't think. It's just get the saucers. So if you're, budget conscious, then just buy the saucers. You may even have a dozen of them around. We did. Just the saucers and the beads, the water. Could they add ice cubes? I don't know.
Sure.
Um, I look it up. I don't know if I don't think the ice cubes would be bad.
What just
I
melt?
can, huh?
What just melt?
They'll melt, but will they, if the bees land on, will they be stunned or anything from the cold?
No.
We won't be harvesting any honey. They're not our honeybees, but it would be good tasting honey, wouldn't it? Sage and lavender. Mm.
Try oregano.
Huh?
It's oregano.
Is it oregano? I thought it was sage. Oh, oregano. That'd be interesting. We have Spanish honeybees out there, do we? Italian? Italian honeybees?
Yep.
That would probably be another way of having your water last a little longer, Mary, would be to put some of those in the shade, as long as you got flowers there. You need to put them near the flowers so they could find them. My cousin sent me a listing or a link to an article that the hometown that his dad and my mom both grew up in is being evacuated because of fires out in the Columbia Gorge. The town was called Arlington, is called Arlington. I hope it's still there when they're done. One thing I know about the people of Arlington is they're tough. When the state decided to dam the Columbia River and put a hydroelectric plant in, they backed up the water and they had to move the town of Arlington. When my mom was a kid, they moved it up a hillside and rebuilt it and then flooded the town. So I know that if it is affected by the wildfires out there, that the people will be okay. We got tough folks in Oregon. I hope it's not. I hope it's not. I hope they get it all under control. It's called the Holden Fire, which is my cousin's last name. The Holden Fire. He said he's not sure it's such a good thing to have a fire named after him. There they are. I should do a better job of lighting up these foam squares, guys, and I know you will. I just am doing my best because my glasses are just not working well. They're going to remake them and see if they can help. If that still doesn't help, then the doctor said he may go ahead and refer me for cataract surgery because I'm really having a hard time seeing. And it's kind of hard to do what I do if you can't see, whether it's working on the computer or working in class. It's kind of hard if you can't see right. Things don't line up right. I'm doing better on the computer than I'm doing with my projects. My projects are coming up all cattywampus when I try to line them up, but my computer work, if I get it close enough, I can see that. It's crazy. I'm going to put my Stardust on here. This little pen works really well. Now, you wouldn't think a ballpoint pen would have as much glitter to it or as much, coverage that you could cover as well. But you can color this right in with this ballpoint pen. And these are on sale, guys. I just told you that a little while ago. These are on sale. They are $1.50, and they're supposed to be $3.99. You get 2 pens to a pack. Well, the optometrist told me that if you've gone through radiation therapy, which I did not too awfully long ago, that I don't think he was being literal when he said it, but he said you're 1,000 times more likely to get cataracts. I don't know that it's 1,000 times, but I do understand what he's saying, that it is quite likely that you're going to end up with cataracts. I went in 2 months ago and he prescribed my glasses, and we were in there yesterday, and he said that the cataracts were worse yesterday than they were when I was in 2 months ago. They're really growing fast. So probably will have to have surgery. I don't know. I don't want to. The whole idea of anybody coming anywhere near my face with a needle is horrific. It's terrifying. In order not to hurt anybody, I'd probably have to take drugs before I let them work on me. Because I used a big square. I shouldn't have. It went over the top. If I tell them that they're likely to get kicked or hit, I think I'm at me with a needle, they'll probably give me drugs. I can't imagine they wouldn't want to. I think that's kind of true, Irene, that I think almost everybody gets cataracts at one point or another when we get older. Just happens, radiation speeds up that process. So you had radiation too, right? You might get them also. Yeah, I know it's a simple procedure. I made the mistake of going with my mom and watching them do hers. And it wasn't painful at all. And it was very, very fast. A simple procedure, like you said, and they numb your eyes. And all of that is good. But it doesn't change the fact that they're coming at your body at your eyes with a needle. And I saw that. I shouldn't have seen that if I wanted to not be afraid. I just remember thinking to myself at the time, I hope I never have to have that, because I don't know if I could do that. And here we are, a few years later. My friend had laser surgery and she had to still wear her glasses too. I don't know if they can knock you out. I don't know if they can knock you out for cataract surgery, but they can give you drugs that make you not care, I guess. Not care as much. I had to have those drugs when I went in and had the MRIs going into that machine. I am more than just a slight bit claustrophobic. And yeah, I told them, they asked me if I needed drugs, and I said, only if you want your machine to survive. Tear it apart from the inside out. Mary's trying to make me feel better about it. I love you, Mary. That's why I love you. You're such a kind person, such a good friend. Okay. Oh, I love this one. We're almost done, guys. I'm going to show you the finished cards. I didn't get done any early, though, honey. I lied. I'm sorry. That's because I was confused. I probably spent too much time being confused. But I lost my roll of tape. Here's another roll. I don't know. I think I told you about when I had to go have shots in my heels and the plantar fasciitis in my feet. And I went into the orthopedic guy, and he needed to put shots in the heels of my feet. That's one I don't recommend. It was nasty. He put the shot in, I bellered. Somebody came in from the front desk and said, "Boy, the patient's getting nervous in there." And I said, "I either scream or I take him out." He said, "Scream away, just don't hurt me." Yeah, okay. I used to be terrified of needles in general after everything I've been through in the last few years with the cancer and surgery and everything. I'm not afraid of needles anymore. I'm not afraid of having blood drawn and that kind of thing. But I really, really, really don't want anything coming at my face. That's why I didn't like sports. I didn't like the ball coming at me. So you're supposed to, pay attention, look up, catch it. Well, that means putting your face right there. I did not like that. I didn't like that at all. Okay, here we go. Let's look at the 4 finished cards. So pretty, guys. Somebody's going to win one of these. If we get enough comments, you're going to win the 4 cards, some of these foam squares. I'll just cut these sheets in half and send half the foam squares. And so I'm going to show them to you one at a time, then set them down. So here's 3 wise men. This folds down to go into an envelope, folds right back up to stand up. Here is our shepherd and the sheep. So beautiful. And here is the Nativity. It's called Nativity Scenes. And here is the angel. And look what we did. Give me a little bit of close-up. I think you can see him. But Bryce is going to come in a little closer so you can see what we did with the jelly roll pen on the wings. Isn't that beautiful? You could do that with stickles or other things too, but I love that. That looks so pretty. Look at that. You got all 4 of these in the kit. Aren't they beautiful? You get a total, if you buy the kit, you get a total of 12 cards, 3 each of these designs. And somebody's going to win 1 set of these cards, a set of 4 with the foam squares to put them together and the envelopes. So somebody's going to win it. It might just as well be you. So be sure you comment so somebody can win. I'm going to sort out your stuff right here before I leave the table. We will be back on Wednesday, and I apologize for last Wednesday. We really thought we had time to get across town and back, and it didn't happen. Portland traffic is amazing. I think probably all big city traffic's amazing, but Portland traffic has been especially amazing over this summer, and we just couldn't get back. So I apologize for that.
Are they drawing 2 winners tonight?
One winner tonight. One winner tonight, Mary. So we'll be back here on Wednesday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. One winner tonight. Oops. And then we will be back on Wednesday. Like I said, 4 p.m. Pacific time. We'll have some new Laurel's finds for you. She already pulled them before she figured out it wasn't going to be here. So we have a nice selection of Laurel's finds ready to go. And all you have to do to win is when we sign off, which we're going to do just momentarily here, you're going to go up to the circle with the arrow in it at the top of your screen, or leave this stream and come back in. And there'll be a comment box. I want you to leave a comment doing this, participating in the chat is not enough. You have to leave a comment in order to be in the drawing. We need 10 or more comments to draw. And don't forget a thumbs up. And if you're not currently a subscriber to our channel, hit that subscribe button, because you don't want to know the thing we're up to. We do fun stuff every single week. This is Debbie from Simply Special Crafts signing off with good night, Gracie.